Oh, that's the only evidence? You couldn't see her face. So you can't know who it really was. I say it was Bakudo. I think, is that my only attack point? Distinguishing features. Distinguishing features. Oh, yes. Her right hand. Makudo's most distinguishing feature, the mark somewhere on her body. Her right hand. There we go. Okay. Okay. There's a tattoo on Makudo's right hand. The symbol of the Finrear. But the masked figure who attacked me had no mark. Had no such tattoo. So it's not possible that she was my attacker. Well, alright, I guess it wasn't Makudo. But still, that doesn't mean I'm the only one left. It could have been someone else. Hagakure, Fukaura, Asahina, and I all still have solid alibis for that night. We were in the gym ripping you apart all night long, so it couldn't have been us, dude. Alright, so maybe it wasn't the four of you. But what about Kitty Giddy? She could have done it, couldn't she? Oh, you're not denying it. Did I hit the nail on the head? Okay, fine. I'll show you. Show me what? Proof that it wasn't me who attacked Negi, of course. Having said that, Kitty. What is she gonna do? Removed her glove. Your hand! My heart skipped a beat. Her hand was covered in burn scars. Oh, shit. Grotesque burns, aren't they? I got these burns when I was still an amateur, when I just started work as a detective. Those are the marks you didn't want others to see? If it means helping unveil the Puppet Master's identity, I don't particularly mind. Having said that, she clenched her teeth and slid her hand back into the glove. I hate that they censored it, where it's like we actually don't get to see an actual picture of it, and they just tell us. Those scars should be sufficient evidence. The person who attacked you, Negi, didn't have any injury like mine, did he? No, you're right. I didn't see any burn scars. Then that settles it. The masked figure who attacked Negi was undoubtedly the Puppet Master. This sucks. Not only did my secret get found out, but I was forced to see Kirigi's nasty scars. Oh, my bad slip of the tongue. Did I hurt your feelings? Say whatever you want. It doesn't bother me. You're saying everything's cool as long as you have me cornered. Now, don't get ahead of yourself. I mean, you guys haven't figured anything out about Makudo's murder yet. All we know right now is that she was killed a while ago. That aside, we're totally in the dark, dude. It's safe. Whoa, okay, Tagami. It's safe to assume that she wasn't already dead at the time we were locked up in here, right? You need worried about that. She was without a doubt murdered after the commencement of the academic coliseum, which means her murder occurred in secret without any of us knowing about it. Plus, there was a bunch of time between her being killed and us finding her, yeah? Where was the body all that time? Was it in the garden? If it was left in that place for that long, it would have started rotting just like you. Then, was it preserved somewhere in the morgue? But is there really any way you could not only hide a body but preserve one too? There's only one place I could think of. The biolab. The swimming pool. Totally. Was hidden in the biolab. The biolab on the 5th floor? The lab was being used as a morgue. You could hide a body there, no problem. Preserving it is simple, too. So you're saying the body was transported from the lab to the garden? Correct, and there's a reason I think the body's been moved, too. The corpse was probably moved from the biolab and into the garden. The evidence suggesting that is the vinyl sheet. Oh. The reason I believe the corpse was moved from the biolab to the garden is the vinyl sheet we found in the garden. When I was reinvestigating it, I noticed something. There's a small stamp in the corner of the sheet. And it says biology lab. I'm surprised you noticed something so tiny. It seems something good has come from your narrow-mindedness, Nagi. Anyways, it means that the sheet was originally in the lab. I also found a stack of the same vinyl sheets in the biolab. When the culprit transported the body, he must have wrapped it in the sheet first. And just like that, it sat through the sprinklers, after which the culprit draped it in that lab coat. And it all fits together so perfectly. Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion. Do you have any proof that the body was wrapped in the vinyl sheet and moved? I have no proof. I was just sharing my line of reasoning. Yet, despite that, you're acting unusually defensive. Defensive? I understand. It must be pretty nerve-wracking whenever our conversation turns towards the biolab. After all, that's where the key to uncovering your identity is hidden, isn't it? The key to uncovering the Puppet Master's identity? There's a contradiction in that biolab. An enormous, impossible to ignore contradiction. Contradiction in the biolab? The lights! She's talking about... Oh my god, what is happening? I can't hear you! A childish defense. We'll just ignore you and keep going. Alright, now that we're back on track, what could be the contradiction in the biolab? The lights! Oh hey, Negi, what do you think about that one thing? What do you mean, that one thing? Of course I'm talking about your family, Negi. What? I'm sure you didn't forget about the video message they left you. Video? Yeah, well, I forgot because it's been forever. What was that all about? You think they're all right? Why would you bring that up now? Your mother, your father, your sister, whatever could have happened to your family, Nagi. Wouldn't it be tragic if something happened to them? Stop playing games. Calm down, Nagi. He's just trying to get under your skin. Right, yeah. I need to relax. I can't let him get to me. He's just interfering with us because he doesn't want us to talk about the contradiction in the biolab. So if I want to make him shut up, I gotta find that contradiction, throw it in his face. If I'm correct, that contradiction is something that doesn't add up correctly. The lights! The lights! The lights in the morgue! Oh, shit, okay. Take that, you mother... Boom! What do you mean? What the hell? Oh, Shit. I had to switch it. I didn't realize I had to switch it. Yes. Because that was bullshit. I didn't even read the thing. I was so focused on, like, taking him down. Go, go, go! Okay. Don't care. The contradiction in the biolab is the storage unit container lights. What are you saying? What's wrong with those lights? I mentioned this already, but the biolab is being used as a morgue. The refrigerated storage units in that room contain the bodies of all your victims. And when a unit is in use, the light on the panel turns blue. In other words, each of the units with a blue light contain a corpse. However, including the container Makoto's bodies was stored in, there was a total of 9 lights lit. What does that mean? Chew it up real nice and spoon feed it to me. Ew. 9. Wait. There should be 10. Given what we know, 10 lights should be lit. That's the only number that makes any sense. Why wouldn't it? 9 makes sense. Think back on who we've lost so far, and I'm sure you'll see why. Yes, the answer lies in everyone we've lost. Mizono was the first. Inoshima was the second. Kawada was the third. Fujisaki was the fourth. Owada was the fifth. And the 6 and 7 was Ishimaru and Yamada. Celeste. Oh, did I call her Saris at one point? I probably did. But yeah, she's number 8. Sakura was the 9th. And the 10th victim is Makoto. Wait, there are 10 in all. Exactly. Given what we know, there should be a total of 10 victims. However, there are only 9 bodies being stored in the biolab. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Going through that... How? This is okay. My brain just clicked things together. Holy shit. So, holy shit. There's supposed to be 10. After going through those not cutscenes, but like clips of seeing everybody dead, the only one who doesn't fit a pattern is Inushima. She's the only one who doesn't fit. Like, you guys are watching this and you guys already know and you're like, holy fuck, but, like, looking back on that. Holy shit, I want to look at those group photos again. I want to see if that was the problem. Holy shit. Cause think about it. For the again, I'm just gonna say what is running through my head, cause a lot is running through my head. Cause like, if I'm right, what the fuck? Like, okay, the only pattern that doesn't meet up is Inushima's, because she was killed by Monokuma. She was killed by Monokuma. Everybody else was either murdered or punished. Or, in Sakura's case, Sakura's the only one, and Sakura killed herself. And the thing is, because we had a class trial for Sakura, and with the rules of the school, Sakura is confirmed dead. But Inoshima, we never had a class trial. She immediately died from Monokuma. Holy shit. One of the bodies disappeared? Somebody was never dead to begin with. I've got it! The puppet master disposed of one of the bodies to get rid of evidence. If he's going to do that, he would have gotten rid of the bodies connected to this case, Makuto's. But her corpse was still there. So whose body is missing? Actually, there isn't a missing body at all. If nothing's missing, then why don't the numbers match up? Including Monokuma's execution, 10 murders have taken place. However, there were only 9 victims. That's why. That doesn't make any sense. How could there be less victims than people who were killed? 10 murders took place, but only 9 victims fell. Why? Same person killed twice? No. Okay. That's not true. Including the executions, there's a total of 10 separate killings. You know this, and I know this. We both verified. Oh, yeah, right. I'm an idiot. I picked the wrong one. 10 murders took place, but only 9 victims fell. Why? What if the same person was murdered twice? Huh? Murdered twice. Of the 10 deaths that occur, one of those was the murder of someone who had been killed once already. Someone who was already dead got killed again? If that's the case, then there would only be 9 victims despite there having been 10 murders. Well, yeah, sure, but that's quite probable. In fact, that's exactly what happened. Sounds like you not only know that, but also who was killed a second time. Of course, it was Makuto. In other words, before being killed as Makuto Itsuba, she was killed as someone else. And that explains why, before we found her body in the garden, it was being stored in the biolab. No, that couldn't be. There's no way Makuto was killed as someone else. Anyone who is a someone else. Her cause of death should tell you everything you need to know. That won't tell you nothing. After all, it's just your crazy fantasy, kitty kitty. Get in the mo- You think Makuto was killed as someone else? Was she? This is where my theory is gonna come into practice. If this doesn't work, this makes sense. So let's see what's your face. Makoto died as a result of numerous wounds. Isn't that pretty similar to someone else who died? Okay, I have to save it for the end. Okay. Holy shit. If this is right, I swear, I'm gonna flip out very silently because it's very late and I don't want to wake up my folks. But very silently, I will... Holy shit. No! Damn it! Oh no, I gotta get it again. Shit. I hope I'm, like, fixing this in the right area, too. Got it! Oh my god! Inoshima. Holy shit. The wounds that killed her and the wounds that killed Makoto are fairly similar, aren't they? What do you mean by similar? What I'm saying is, we have to think back to chapter 1. Inoshima was impaled by a whole bunch of spears and that's how she died. Makoto's cause of death was the large number of wounds covering her body. Oh, that explains the fake nails! Oh, that explains the fake nails! Because she had fake nails! And she probably had, like, cover-up on her hand. But why? Inoshima's cause of death was the large number of spears piercing her body. They aren't just similar, they're the same! Yes, and they're the only two cause of death so eerily identical. And for that reason, I believe that those two bodies belong to the same person. So what you're saying is... that the skewered body of Inoshima was preserved in the biolab, and then after nearly 3 weeks, it was taken out again. 3 weeks? Between chapter 1 and now, it's been 3 weeks? And appeared before us as Makoto. Pieces fit, don't they? It explains how the wounds that killed her weren't inflicted recently. So it's true, Shima's corpse and Makoto's corpse belong to the same person. Wait, but then... what does that mean? Since there were actually 9 victims, not 10, it means that someone we thought was dead is actually still alive. And they're the puppet master. Who is it, dude? Who's the puppet master? Is it obvious Makoto? She's still alive. She used Inoshima's corpse to make it appear as though she herself was dead. Therefore, Makoto is still alive. She has to be. You have nothing to say? I'm right. I'm right, aren't I? Makoto is alive. Makoto is still alive? But is that really the case? No, I don't think so. It's not possible for her to be alive. Okay. I gotta see this. The body we found in the garden. That was not Makoto. She did it by pretending Imashima's was hers. Crickets. Assuming Makoto is alive, that means the body we found in the garden wasn't hers. Is that really the case? No. I think it really is Makoto. Suba's cause of death. No, the Monokuma file. Okay, hold on. I have to think about this. So, Monokuma's file identifies her as Makoto. That means if Makoto was pretending to be Inoshima and then was killed, that means the real Inoshima is still alive. Or somebody wasn't hers. No, I believe it was hers. I just don't know where to shoot it. Oops, sorry. Okay, not that one. Okay, that's not it either. Okay. Think. What am I doing wrong? I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know what it is. I guess I gotta start over. Think carefully. Makoto is still alive. Okay. I don't know! And I fucked up. Yeah, I failed. I get it! Yes.